Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rockin' Reaction Rollers. This is going to be our third and final song for the evening, and if it's the only one you've watched, you're probably wondering where the showcases are at. Well, I'm going to try to get both of them out tomorrow. I'll just have to a few loose ends on them yet. Wasn't quite ready for them tonight. So instead, we are playing 3 requests. One's a birthday. The last one was a winner of the most views for November, and this one will be the winner of the most views for the year 2025, and that is Metal Mark, and he won with the song Eagle Fly Free by Love Bites, which was a 2020 song, but it was a Halloween song back in the 80s, a remake of it. He had 5,860 views, so way to go, Metal Mark. And so I've been trying to shout out to him for a bit. Finally, I just emailed him and told him he was a winner, and so he finally sent the request in. So we have it now. But before we get started with that, couple more things I want to say. We'll do the showcase. Steve Morris, if you didn't watch the other video, you're also a 5-time winner. I sent you an email on how we can showcase you too. We may not get yours on for a couple days or so, but I am going to try to get the other 2 out tomorrow. So I think that's everything I have to tell everybody. So be sure to tune in for that tomorrow night. And before we get started, be sure to hit like and subscribe to the channel as well. I don't say that enough in the beginning, and I should. But this next song, or this request that Metal Mark has, he wants to go back to 1978. And he wants to hear the song Gates of Babylon by Rainbow. Now, I was reading about this song out here, and so if it just goes off or something in the middle of it, I won't be back on. I was kind of really creeped out about playing it early in a way. I'm going to talk about that first before we get started with it. This song came off of their Long Live Rock and Roll album, and this album was recorded in the 18th century French manor named Chateau Hurleville, or also called Honky Chateau. It was converted into a recording studio, and several artists have recorded there, such as Rainbow, David Bowie, Fleetwood Mac, Iggy Pop, Pink Floyd, Elton John, and many more. And some of them have reported paranormal experiences when they were there, or when this song was played. I mean, you guys are going to have to go out and read about it, because when they tried to record this song, they couldn't get through it. Something kept cutting them off, and this and that was going on. Well, then I got to reading a little bit more about what the song was about, and I don't know if this is what they really thought it was about, or if this is just what some people have come up with. But it says it tells a story from the perspective of the devil seducing humanity with promises of lust, greed, and wonder, leading souls to his sweet hell or Babylon, using exotic imaging and themes of temptation and dark paths, despite a troubled regarding involving alleged demonic interference. It didn't really make sense at the end there, but yeah, so while they were recording this song, they felt like they were getting this demonic interference there going on. So I haven't played the whole song through, but just the first 2 lines of it was enough to creep me out. But anyway, this is Metal Mark's request, and he deserved it for being the winner of the most views for the year. So again, congratulations for that, Metal Mark. So we're just going to get to it. 1978, Gates of Babylon by Rainbow. And if it just so happens to go off, I'm not going to record it again. So anyway, we're just going to get to it. stop this song for just a minute because it's kind of a long song. So far, we've stayed on. So anyway, that's a good thing. Not a bad song, but a little bit too heavy metalish for me. But Metal Mark, this is his request for the winner of the most views. He deserves it. And we're doing the 1978 Gates of Babylon by Rainbow. I think it stopped just a little bit before it should have there. Anyway, I liked it, but it just a little bit too heavy metalish for me. But it still didn't scare me as much as Iron Man of Black Sabbath. That song, the beginning of it has always been the scariest song to me. But anyway, we're going to read about Rainbow a little bit here. They're a legendary English hard rock band formed in 1975 by guitarist Ritchie Blackmore, which was ex-Deep Purple. Famous for its revolving lineup, iconic vocalists like Ronnie James Dio, Graham Bonnet, and Joe Lynn Turner, and its blend of neoclassical, heavy metal, mystical lyrics, and later commercial AOR rock, achieving major success in the UK and the US with hits like Since You've Been Gone. Yeah, that doesn't sound like the same band, but I guess it is. But just lineup changes, because it says early lineup was Ritchie Blackmore, Ronnie James Dio, Craig Gruber, Gary Driscoll, Mickey LaSoul, and a lot of those members, or all of them, I think it said, came from the band Elf. And then the final lineup, I don't know if they're still playing together, but they were in the like 2015, I know they were. Ritchie Blackmore, Candace Knight, which I think is his wife, Ronnie Romero, Jens Johannesson, Bob Naveau and David Keith is the lineup now for this band, Rainbow. So anyway, again, Metal Mark, thanks for all those views. It really helped the channel to get 5,860 views. And on one song, that's pretty amazing. But anyway, guys, Karen, I wanted to tell you out there, you have another request coming, too, for being the winner of the most views for the month of December. So if you didn't watch the first video, you didn't catch that. So we'll tune back in here tomorrow night, guys, to try to get both people showcased, Pookie and Karen, on their showcases. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow night, and then we'll probably won't be on Wednesday night, or we'll do Steve Morris's showcase if he gets his in. But take your time, Steve, not in any hurry to get it in here. I can throw it in one afternoon as well. I can do that too. So anyway, guys, we're going to go. So be sure to tune back in tomorrow night. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit like underneath it. And peace out.
Peace out.